Joel, Blind Channel. Tell me a little bit about yourself before actually the band started.
Well, I'm the singer of the band. I've been going on with the band for almost 10 years. And yeah, it's pretty hectic at the moment. And yeah, basically, I'm living my dreams. So there's nothing more to say. I'm just a dude from Finland that is singing in this band and living the dream,
Cool.
basically.
Wow, wow. Uh, Tell me a little bit about the band, the early days when the band started in 2013. The first release was Revolutions in 2016. Tell me a little bit about that release.
Well, it was our first album. We were basically young kids back in then. We lived in the northern Finland, and we had a big dreams and big goals, and we wanted to rule the whole world and be international superstars in the rock scene. And I think back in that time, we were like we didn't know what to do that well. We're just messing around with all the song ideas and trying to make it out there some way. There wasn't no like a solid plan for anything. We just kept writing songs and playing shows, and trying to be everywhere, like where it's possible to be. And yeah, it was a wild time. I think I was 22 on that time when the album was released, so we were pretty young back then.
Right. Now, your second release, Blood Brothers, came out in 2018. Tell me a little bit about the progression of the band from the first release, 2016 to 2018.
I think we grew up as a persons and as a band on that period. We had our first European tours. We were supporting Simple Plan, Amaranth, and I guess we got some good stuff going on outside Finland as well for the first time. But yeah, I think Blood Brothers, we were just better than with the first album. We had a more like experience how to write songs, how to be a band, how to be in the show business, and all that stuff. Yeah, that's what happened back in that time.
Right. How'd you get backing for the band? Like, from the early days to now. You had a record label back then too, for the first three albums and stuff like that. Was it difficult dealing with a record label when you could probably do most of the stuff yourself, except maybe touring?
We had a very small record label for the first three albums in Finland. We had I think there was some distribution outside Finland as well, but it was mostly just Finland, and it was a small indie label in Finland. Right. And I think we had a free hands to do whatever what we wanted. There was no like rules in the contract or everything like that. We were super free to do anything we wanted, and it was a good thing because that was the only way how the band evolved to be what we are right now, when we are in a big major label and we have everything is planned out, and but we can still do whatever we want. For sure, there's a lot more people in the team around us, but we are still the same Blind Channel than we used to be back then.
Well, your next album, Violent Pop, 2020. Tell me a little bit about that release and the progression of the band again.
Yeah, once again, we grew up a lot. We had more shows between Blood Brothers and Violent Pop. We got to support Hollywood Undead in Europe, and that was a big deal because they were huge idols for us, and we were always like listening to some music on a free time, and we were driving to the shows and everything like that. And I think with Violent Pop, we kind of decided that this is the album we want to make and rule the whole world. This is make it or break it. But after the album, like we all know, it was March 2020 when the pandemic started, and I think it was a kind of missed shot because of that. But then for sure we came out with Dark Side and everything started to blow up. So I think it was a lucky incident.
Now, your latest album, 2022, Lifestyles of the Sick and Dangerous. You have a new label. Tell me a little bit about that sign to Century Media, who's a huge label.
Yeah, it's a huge label. I think Dark Side played a huge role for that because back in 2021, when it became a hit song and we were in Eurovision and we started to blow up very fast in Europe as well, we got a lot of streams for the song and we were on the metal and rock medias all over the place. So I guess Century Media and Sony Music they kind of wanted to be the first ones to really pick us from the big labels and yeah, I think it worked out pretty well. We got a really good contract with them. We can basically do still whatever we want. We can write songs by ourselves. We can do. We have a free hands, but we have more help and bigger team, bigger muscles behind us, and that's a good thing because now we can actually rule the world like we wanted to do back in 2016 or earlier.
Have a new video out, Bad Idea. Tell me a little bit about the making of that. Did you enjoy it? Tell me a little bit about it.
Actually, we shot two music videos for that. The first one, it was supposed to be like more like a movie Hollywood style music video, but later we realized that it's when we have a budget like 10,000 euros, it's not enough for a movie. So then we figure out that we need to shoot another music video. The whole idea was to simply have red roses in the black background and just look good and like have the visual image of the whole band in the one picture. And there was nothing special around that. It was only the skull, only the roses and the band, and it worked out pretty well. We had one day in Tallinn when we shot the whole video. I think it was January this year. Yeah.
Now, tell me a little bit about the Finnish Grammy Awards. You guys exploded during that time. You got a lot of accolades on that.
Well, it was massive nights. We were performing in the gala as well. We won 6 Grammys. It was a lot of fun. We were super tired because we had a tour going on, and we flew to Helsinki just for that gala. And I think we didn't have that much expectations. We were just, let's go there, drink some beer, and have fun with the label people. And all suddenly, when every hour came in, it was like, and the winner is Blind Channel, Blind Channel, Blind Channel. We was just blown away at some point. And then all suddenly we got 6 Finnish Grammys, and it was I think it was a big honor for us because that was like then we realized that we are a big deal in Finland, but it's not enough for us because we need to do the same thing in the real Grammys in USA and win all those European awards and everything. So it was a good start, but there's a lot more to do.
Right. Is there any particular goals that you would like to reach in the band?
I think Billboard top 10 for me, it's personally the biggest goal for me. But also, we would love to play the big European festivals like Rock am Ring. Now we're playing in Wacken in August, and it's a big deal because we're playing the main stage. Yeah, that's been a big dream for us as well. So I would say that maybe the big European festivals and also touring America, being the Billboard top 10, touring with bands like Bring Me the Horizon, Slipknot, all that stuff. So just the basic stuff to rule the whole world.
Right. Is there anything the band asks for backstage, like food or anything particular?
We asked for socks. We need them because when you're on stage, after that you need new underwear and new socks because you sweat so much.
Right.
And that's what we ask. And also I asked for white wine. It's really important for me because it kind of makes me feel more comfortable going to the stage. I feel like I'm ready to give everything without the pressure. And I think white wine it's just perfect for me. For the other guys, I think they drink beer or just simply sparkling water.
Cool. How's it feel giving out autographs?
I like it. It's always cool when someone comes to me and they want to have a photo or other crap. It's like it's a big honor, and I think it's something that all the musicians they aim for, that people recognize them and they feel that they made something right, so people can be their fans. And I always love our fans. Wherever we go, I'm always super down for autographs.
Right. You did some U.S. states, true?
Yep.
How were they?
It was a massive trip. We were there for 47 days. We were touring all the North America. We started from Chicago. We went all the way from the north to the west coast. We had California, Los Angeles. Then we had Texas, Arizona,
Right.
I think Alabama, all that stuff, all the way to Florida. And then we get back to New York, and we played there, the first headline show ever. And I think it was a really good trip for us because we got to experience something that we've been aiming for a long time. And it was also our first time in USA. So yeah, it was a really important trip for us.
Cool. As a young kid, did you collect anything like cards, picks, whatever?
Oh, I think I was collecting some comic books from Marvel. I was a huge Venom fan. I'm still a huge Venom fan. I had some comic books from Marvel. I think they always like Spider-Man and Venom stuff. So
Right.
that was the one thing I used to collect. I never read them. I just wanted to have that stuff because it was so cool. So I think that was all the stuff I used to collect as a kid.
Well, did you go to many concerts when you were younger, and who are they?
My first festival experience was 2009. I was 15 years old, and I saw Slipknot playing in the massive festival in Finland. I think, that was the first really important experience for me because I saw Slipknot playing in the main stage with pyrotechnics and everything, and it was mind blowing to see Slipknot for the first time. And I think that's been a really big influence for me nowadays as well.
Oh, cool. What's your feeling about vinyl making a comeback?
It's really cool. I like it. It's a solid product. You can hold it, and you can touch it. You can even smell it. It's
Right.
really cool. I love that people keep buying them, and yeah, it's really cool.
Right. Now, if you get to tour America again, which I hope you do, who would you like to go out with?
I prevail. Absolutely.
Cool.
It's just a perfect match. And also Hollywood Undead, Bring Me the Horizon, Architects. There's a lot of bands we would love to. Falling in Reverse, you name it. There's a lot of bands, but I hope we can tour with I Prevail as soon as possible.
Right. Is there any other bands in Finland, newer bands, you think I should check out?
Lost Society.
Uh-huh.
They are supporting us in September. We have a headline tour in Europe. We have UK, Germany, all that stuff. And they are the main support for that tour. They're really cool. They are signed to Nuclear Blast, actually. And
Right.
they've been going on for 10 years. They're really cool. They used to actually for North America with Children of Bottom back in 2019. So they've been around there as well. But yeah, they have a future. I believe in them.
Cool. You're on Century Media now. Are you signed just for one album or more?
We made a contract for another album as well, so we keep working with them for another album as well.
Right. Do you plan on releasing a new album by next year or farther down?
I think it will be 24 because
Right.
we need to still tour a lot this year, and we have tours for next year as well. So it's really hard to find time to write more songs, and I think it's gonna take the whole next year to have a go, like all the songs together, and we have a solid album ready for 24. So that's our plan right now, but it's not locked yet. So that's only a plan.
How difficult is it for a new band to do any touring or anything like that?
It's expensive as fuck. I mean, when you go outside Finland, you have to always book the flights. For USA, you need to have the visas. Then you need to have a tour bus, driver, gas, all that stuff. It's super expensive. So what I suggest is that you need to kind of make it big in your home country so you can collect all that money and go outside.
Right, yeah.
And that's what we are doing right now. We're playing a lot of festivals in Finland. We have a lot of fans here. We sell a lot of tickets. We have a lot of streams. So it's super easy for us when we can kind of like collect all that money here and go and use it outside Finland.
Tell me about the other members of the band.
Nico is another singer. We have two singers, and it's a really good team because we can we can share the stuff together, and we can kind of like we're like a duo as a singers. Then there's Jonas, he's the guitarist. Then there's Ollie playing bass, and Alex is the newest member, the DJ guy, and the drummer is Tommy. So yeah, it's a 6-member band. It's basically just the same lineup as Linkin Park had. It's like a full copy, replica from that, but we are not a copy of Linkin Park. They are a huge influence for us, but we would say that we are Linkin Park, but more aggressive and more jackass.
Right. Okay, cool. Like I said, your latest video that you did, Bad Idea. Tell me a little bit. Did you like doing it?
It was really cool. It was simple. We had only like a black background. We had roses. Then we had the skeleton, and it was super simple. We just wanted to look good and like show to the audience that who we are. Right. There was nothing special. It was only the band and the song, and they worked out really well. I think it took like 11 hours to shoot the whole video, so it was pretty quick. And yeah, I think it's really cool. I like the ending result.
Cool. Well, Joel, Blind Channel, it was great talking to you. Would you like to say anything to the fans out there?
Well, all the love. Enjoy the summer. See you soon. I'm pretty sure we're gonna tour everywhere as soon as possible. Also America, and keep it up, keep streaming, and keep spreading the word.
Cool. Where can anybody pick up the new album?
It's everywhere: Spotify, Apple Music, record stores. You name it. There's a lot of places to get that.
Well, congratulations, man. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.